All right, it's on.
La- Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of the PlushTube Power Hour podcast with your host, SuperLandonToys, and
Super Jeffy Junior. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, in the first ever episode of the PlushTube Power Hour here.
and um fans of my channel. Let's just get one thing out of the way real quick.
You're not the
I brought
champion.
I brought this. I stole it out of Braden's locker room,
Oh, dang.
and seven-time Landon Toys. I
Seven
was
time?
robbed. Everyone who watched War Games, they seen that I was robbed.
Yeah.
And this man over here dropped me with a Falcon's arrow.
Yeah, made a little bit.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's just break the kayfabe. We've been friends the entire time. Let's just get
Yes.
that out of the way.
So with this, this is just all unscripted. This is nothing that has to do with our
Yeah.
storyline. This is just us talking and having fun.
Like, we've planned out a couple episodes, but
Yeah.
we have no idea what we're going to say, what we're going to talk about.
Especially this, I'm not even sure what the heck we're gonna do.
I don't even know. Well, I mean, okay, let's just talk about, like, the storyline first off.
Yeah.
The big feud. So basically, I came to you with the idea, and I said, sorry, I said, what if we did this like idea where we became a tag team, and I turned on you, and then that was kind of how it was gonna go. We kind of came up with all these ideas on the fly,
Yeah.
like all the ideas of, okay, well, I'm gonna introduce my brother at War Games, and he's gonna be on your team, then he's gonna turn on you at the next pay per view. That was never supposed to happen. Braden was never supposed to turn on Jeffy Jr.
Really?
I came up with that completely on the fly. I was just thinking one day, and I was like, okay, that would actually be pretty cool.
I think it was a great idea to do that, honestly, because this is
Braden,
the rivalry a
I
lot
don't,
better.
I don't even remember if Braden was supposed to turn on me. That was another idea I just kind of came up with on the fly.
I think it works.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm not
I'm
just
gonna
saying
try
that
not.
because like I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of this like whole
Yeah,
story. But I'm just saying.
I'm gonna try not to cuss or anything, but I just heard some gunshots going off.
Oh dang.
Yeah, my neighborhood is pretty bad, but yeah. So everybody, we got the next SLW pay per view War Games coming up,
Yep.
where it's the second War Games of this year, where I battle. The first time I battled my brother, and he was on my team the whole time. This
Yes.
time I'm battling against him, and we
Against
we will
him. Yeah.
we will have to see how this plays out.
And I feel like a lot of people still want to know where Mr. Bones is at.
Guys, I talked to Mr. Bones the other day.
Okay. Okay.
When he's coming back, that's for me to know and you to find out. I'm sorry. You will get no insider details on this podcast.
See, now I know I co-produce this show, kinda, but like even I don't really know exactly when he's gonna come back. Like there have been a few statements or two, but like I don't know 100% sure when.
Do you hear trains in the background?
Huh?
Can you hear trains in the background?
Nah.
Well, staying on the topic of wrestling, with the past few months, a lot of stuff has been going on with wrestling.
That's true.
You got the Bloodline story right now that it's peaking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I sat there, and when Sami Zayn came out, I jumped up off my couch and I was like, yeah, Sami!
I hate the fact because like I don't really even watch like many like pay-per-views nowadays because I don't have like Peacock or whatever.
Yeah. Minus Bash in Berlin, I've watched every pay-per-view since the 2023 Royal Rumble.
The last pay-per-view that I actually watched was, I think it was actually WrestleMania 40.
Okay. Speaking of WrestleMania 20, or sorry, speaking of Royal Rumble 2023, let's just get it out of the way now that was Bray Wyatt's last ever. I believe it was his last ever on-air match.
I think it was actually.
R.I.P. Bray Wyatt.
R.I.P. man.
I'm just realizing this now. I forgot to wear the cross.
Oh, I need to get one still.
Yeah. So we're well. I don't want to say I'm a Christian yet. Jeffy Junior is a Christian. I'm a follower of God.
I'm kind of both.
You know, we're kind of bold because most people aren't open about religion.
And that's what they should be. They should be a lot open.
Yeah, but some people you'll be like, hey, what's your religion? They'll be like, yeah, we don't talk about religion here. So like politics, people will say, oh yeah, we don't get into politics around here, but something like that. They'll be like, oh yeah, we don't talk about religion. I don't like talking about that.
Yeah, we got people, Christians, like, I'm just going to say this right now. Y'all got to wake up, man. Like, you got to understand that, like, you got to be more open about this because, like, we only have, like, a lot of time till, like, Jesus comes back, right?
Yeah.
And
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go on.
Nah, it's fine. You can just say whatever you want to say. I'll just say it after.
Okay. And for those who don't know, if you've seen the reels on my channel and me posting about God, earlier in the year, I was atheist, but Jeffy Junior and our friend Super Mario Pro being very open about their religion, about God and everything, it converted me. And they brought me to God, and that's where I stand right now.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it only took such amount of like the littlest amount of time.
Let's see. Like I said, guys, we're kind of coming up with all this on the fly.
Yeah, we have no clue what we even talk about here.
Okay, I'm not going to say exactly who, but I at least was in contact with someone for being a special guest.
I'm just hoping that he'll actually be able to arrive because I'm not even 100% sure if he's going to be on here.
I'm not even 100% sure he's going to be on. I asked him. He said yes. That was about a month ago.
He did say yes, and like he said, like just email him, like hit him an email, and we'll see what happens. I hope we don't have to like pay him or whatever for this interview.
I'm not paying him.
I mean, we could, but like not.
No, if we're paying people to get on the podcast, no offense, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. I was going to say get someone better than him, but I mean, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But back to the topic of wrestling. You got War Games coming up on the 30th.
It's crazy because like this podcast, like we're gonna talk about like literally anything. Like we're gonna talk about like movies.
Even though, if you were expecting us to just come on here and talk about SNL, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you might want to just click off if you thought that.
Yeah, even though it's called the PlushTube Power Hour, I came up with that name.
It's honestly genius. Like I even thought it was really good.
Okay, so basically, for those wondering where I got the name from, I'm a big Nickelodeon fan. Grew up on Nickelodeon, and I remember watching like a video called like Top 10 Nickelodeon Crossovers. And I remember seeing one called it was a Jimmy Neutron, a Fairly Odd Parents crossover, and it was called the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. So when I was thinking for a name of the podcast, that just popped up in my head, the word Power Hour.
That's good. That's good. And like we already are the PlushTube connection, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, I promise. No, you guys, you'll have stay tuned. That's all I'm saying is stay tuned.
I feel like Tom Holland now because I think I actually never mind.
I mean, you didn't 100% spoil.
Not much, yeah.
But but yeah, I'm excited to watch War Games. You got Sami Zayn and the Bloodline finally back together.
Yeah, hopefully I can actually watch it this time.
You got the Motor City Machine Guns won the tag team titles on like their first or second night last month.
You want to know something?
What? What's up?
Now listen, I love War Games and everything, but I just miss the Raw SmackDown versus NXT
Yeah,
whole thing.
like they did in 2019, the triple threat with Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it right now.
Mm-hmm.
NXT doesn't have as much talent as it used to.
They can
Like,
still make it interesting.
yeah, like okay, back in 2019, they had people like Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, Adam Cole, Meechin, Rhea Ripley. Now they've got talented people like They got talented people like Trick Williams and Tony D'Angelo and other people like that.
Obafemi, all that stuff.
Obafemi, yeah. But like, I just feel like the NXT roster isn't as good as it was like years ago.
True, definitely peaked through 2018 and 19.
Like, something that I realized about NXT is I think they've been somewhat self-aware of that between the past couple of years. Like sending people back down to NXT, like they had Finn Balor have another reign with the title back in like 2019 or 2020 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy how Finn Balor was Finn Balor has been NXT champion before he has been a main roster champion because that's the last singles title he won. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's actually something.
I'm sorry, Finn Balor deserves so much better.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, okay, he's been caught up with a Judgment Day for 2 years, going on 3.
It's true.
It's time to cut that. I
I
feel
just
like
don't see it in any way, like how he can become that champion. Like I don't really see how they can move that or whatever.
there's a lot of people who I think deserve a heavyweight championship run. Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
I really wish WWE would push Keith Lee, honestly, or would have.
Yeah, would have.
I
I
like
mean, I could see him going back one day.
maybe.
I heard that I don't know how true this is, but I heard a rumor that Tony Khan paid Buddy Matthews a lot of money not to want to go back to WWE.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which I feel like okay, I feel like a lot of people who left WWE were in the wrong era.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
feel like people like Buddy Matthews, Malachi Black, I feel like they would get pushed more
Mm-hmm.
if they were in WWE now because they're so talented and they just never got. Of course, I think Buddy Matthews was the cruiserweight champion and everything, but still, they never got to see their full potential in WWE.
That's true.
Is there something else
Very.
you want to add and to kind of keep it going?
Okay, so just this Friday, WWE did release they did reveal the new women's United States champion. I want your honest opinion about it.
WWE is doing the AEW thing. They're adding too many unnecessary championships.
I kind of saw it happening.
Okay, my AirPods are not dying. You've got to be joking. I literally have been charging them all day. So wait, Jeffy Jr., can you talk?
Yeah.
So my AirPods just died.
Oh.
My left AirPod died, so I don't know if I can hear you.
Hello.
Hold on, let me. If the broadcast goes out, I'm sorry. I just need to.
Hopefully, during this podcast or whatever, he can just join back.
Where's my settings?
Thing. Oh my. Our excuse is that this is the first ever episode of the PlushTube Power Hour, so that's just it. The pilot episode. I don't get why it's called the pilot, honestly.
What's up? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. My AirPods were giving me fits.
Yeah. I don't get why episodes are called pilots. I don't get it.
Me either. Like, what's that got to do? I don't. Give me,
Like, should
give
we
me,
search this up right now? Hold on, let me actually search that up.
give me 1 second.
Okay, well, I can't find my other phone, but yeah.
If you like leave this, or I don't know. I have the app. You have the website, so I'm not quite sure. But
I don't
if
think I
I
can physically leave this because, like, if I do leave, then this recording will probably end.
yeah, is my mic still sound good? Because I'm not using my AirPods.
Yeah, I can still hear you. It's
Okay. But back to the women's United States Championship. WWE is doing the AEW thing where they're adding too many unnecessary championships.
maybe.
AEW added a trios championship, an intergender tag team championship, an all Atlantic / international championship.
Yeah.
You don't need all these championships. I get you got Raw and SmackDown, okay? You got the women's title, the mid card title, the world title, and the tag titles. I'm sorry, you don't need a women's mid card championship.
I mean, it would
Like
be nice though.
I felt the same way about this when NXT did the Women's North American Championship. And yes, it's grew on me because I'm like, okay, that's that. NXT has a Women's North American Championship.
Maybe it'll grow on you again.
Hopefully.
I feel like we always have a one opinion on it, and then just later, the more and more we see it, the more we get used to it.
Okay. So another wrestling topic we were thinking about for a future podcast was watching matches we know, or we're not going to obviously do it on the podcast, but we were thinking about watching matches that we know we love and matches that we think we would love, like 5-star matches. And we want to compile our top 10 matches for a podcast episode. I think that would be good.
Yeah, that's tough though, because I'm not really somebody who picks like, who really chooses like
Oh,
their favorites or whatever.
I just want to say something right now.
Yeah,
What in the heck is wrong with Dave Meltzer's rankings?
that's true, man.
Like, dude, there are so many matches that I love that should be 5-star matches.
Yeah,
T-
like there's so much potential, especially the Undertaker matches at WrestleMania, like with Shawn Michaels and Triple H and all that.
yeah, like okay, the end of an era Hell in a Cell match, the TLC 2 at WrestleMania, the Hardys, Dudleys, and Edge and Christian.
Yeah,
Even
I've never seen that.
maybe okay, maybe I just have too much nostalgia for this match. Maybe it's more of a sorry that Pepsi.
Man.
Okay, okay, I can stop now. Maybe it's a 4.5, but maybe I just have too much nostalgia for it. But I love CM Punk versus Undertaker.
I love that match.
They had a fantastic. Maybe part of it is because of the story,
Yeah,
because the story was just so messed up.
it was.
Because Paul Bearer had died like a month previous to that.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Paul Bearer, R.I.P. Bray Wyatt.
Man, a lot. People
Um,
passed away.
I know you're not gonna know this, but R.I.P. to Tony Todd, who played Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Wait, who?
Even though that game only came out last year, I loved that, and I loved Venom in that game so much. So, all right, even though I didn't know you very well, R.I.P. Tony Todd, man.
Mm.
So, what's another topic you want to get into here? You got something else to say about wrestling, or you want to move on or something?
Yeah, well, speaking of the Marvel games, the only game we even talked about this yesterday. The only game I really played was the Avengers game.
Which I never played.
It was okay, honestly. Like, I guess because, like, mainly because of the Avengers in general.
Yeah,
It's
but
a lot of fun.
I'm I'm excited for Spider-Man 3 to come out in 2028.
What year?
It's supposed to come out in 2028.
Dang.
Because
Man, that's going to be a long time.
first one came out in 20. The first one came out in 2018. Miles Morales came out in 2020, and the new one came out last year.
Yeah. Wait, I thought it came out this year.
No, it came out. It came out last October.
Oh,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's already been a year since that game came out.
it's crazy.
And I liked that game because it had a bunch of my favorite villains like Sandman and Venom in it.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait for the Green Goblin in Spider-Man 3.
Wait, it's confirmed that he's there?
Yeah, so yeah,
Nice.
basically they teased it, but it's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah.
Like he said, get the G serum ready, which the G serum is what turned him into Green Goblin.
Makes sense because like there's already Harry Osborn and stuff.
Yeah, but speaking of Spider-Man 3, I think that the actual movie Spider-Man 3 is the worst out of the bunch.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a real big hot take, honestly.
I mean, okay, there's pros and there's cons.
Tony Khan's not game.
Pros, Sandman was great.
Yeah, he was.
The
Great
Venom
backstory,
suit,
honestly.
the Venom suit looked really good.
I just don't like the Venom, honestly. Well, I mean, it was fine, but yeah.
I didn't say Venom. I said the Venom suit. We'll get to that.
Mm.
Um, Emo Peter was laughably bad.
I like him. Come on, man. He's iconic.
I said laughably bad because it made me laugh, yeah.
I think he's very iconic.
And I mean, I don't know. I liked some of the parts where like Harry said, "You don't deserve my help," and then he kind of helped Peter.
Hang on a sec. Are you able to just speak for a little bit? I'm just probably gonna be right back real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
So
thanks.
like I like the part where Harry was like, "You don't deserve my help," and then he comes and helps Peter. They could have done potential with that. They could have had Harry versus Spider Man or Green Goblin or New Goblin versus Spider Man in a better way. I feel like, and I feel like Peter and MJ constantly getting back together, breaking up, getting back together, breaking up. This is so stupid. Like, I'm sorry. What's your name? Sam Raimi. You could not write MJ worth a darn. You I'm sorry. The Raimi MJ was so bad they had to bring in a new love interest. Pair him with Ursula. She brought him chocolate cake. Pair Peter with Ursula. It's not that hard. But yeah, that's just some stuff I don't like about the movie. I don't. They could have done more with Harry. I feel like, yeah, he had an emotional ending and whatever. But yeah, I do. And I'm just gonna say something that ruined the entire movie. Maybe not the entire movie. Two words: Topher Grace. You had Topher Grace play Venom. Venom is supposed to be a 6'10" monster. You had someone who was 5'10" play him. Really? I do like the design of Venom. I hate how he's tiny. It's just, it just got on my nerves. People love to bash Amazing Spider-Man 2. I get it. The movie's not the best. Here's my hot take. I think Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than Spider-Man 3.
All right. So you've been talking at all?
Yes, I've been talking about Spider-Man 3.
All right. What do we leave off?
I was talking about how I said the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was better than Spider-Man 3.
Hmm. I think it's just more emotion for Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2, it had the ending, which was
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss. I just hope that, I feel like if Amazing Spider-Man 3 would have came out and if that franchise would have continued, they would have ruined that good ending.
Yeah.
Because they were going to bring her back eventually. There was talks to bring her back in the third movie. Or third Amazing Spider-Man 3 that got canceled. But, in Spider-Man 3, I feel like the saving grace was the Sandman. I feel like in Amazing Spider-Man 2, the saving grace is Glenn. And I'm just gonna be honest. Although Electro was mistreated in the movie,
He was.
Jamie Foxx did the best he could.
He did. I like Electro.
I don't I don't blame Jamie Foxx. I blame the director.
The only thing that I have a problem really with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is just the amount of villains in the movie.
Yeah, like dude, they have Electro, Rhino,
Then Green Goblin,
Goblin. Yeah,
just
which
too much.
listen, I hate that we've technically had 3 live-action Green Goblins.
Yeah. Wait, have we?
Yeah, because Norman, Harry, and Harry.
Oh yeah, right.
Or I'm sorry, New Goblin.
New Goblin.
That's literally what Harry was credited as. New Goblin.
Wow.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
So another topic I wanted to talk on is how we became friends.
That's a good one.
I'll let you take the floor real quick.
Wait, what?
I'll let you talk about this one.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me, because I'm actually folding clothes at this as we speak right now.
Okay. You're
So,
you're folding clothes.
well, no, I'm actually putting like clothes away and stuff
Okay.
as we're on the podcast. Yeah, it's really weird.
Um, I'm just gonna. You know what? Fine. I'll give you guys a little spoiler alert
Ooh.
for the next episode, since it's coming out next week. We are going to be doing a Cobra Kai season 6 part 2 episode reaction.
Yes.
And since you can still kind of talk, but you can't like mainly talk, I'll kind of we'll get back on the how we became friends topic later.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to take this time to talk about Cobra Kai because every season finale. I know 5. I know like Best of the Best episode 5 technically wasn't a season finale, even though it was kind of the last episode for now. All those finales hit. Like the first finale, you had the All Valley. The second finale, you had the school fight. The third one, you had the house fight. The fourth one, you had the All Valley. The fifth one, you had the fight at Cobra Kai, which chef's kiss. And then at the end of season 6, part 1, you had that fantastic episode. I feel like we would have both loved that episode more, but the 2 big plot twists got spoiled to us. Jeffy Jr. knew that Tori came back to Cobra Kai. I knew that Tori's mom died.
Yeah.
That scene though, give Peyton List an Oscar for that episode.
Honestly,
he deserves it.
great acting. Yeah.
Man, I loved when she was in the hospital and she just got mad and punched the wall.
It's just.
Man, bro, I remember my reaction when Tori turned to Cobra Kai. I was screaming so loud my mom came.
Yeah, man. I heard that. Like, it's like, dude, like we were watching this till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
Because
for
like
real.
it came out like at 12 in the morning. I like
Yeah,
on when did it come out?
I think like
July
3 a.m.
18th, I think. Yeah, 4 in the morning.
And okay, basically, so in real life, I do karate.
Yep.
And I do it on Monday and Thursday. And Cobra Kai season 6 part 1 came out on Thursday.
Yeah.
We were watching it at 3 in the morning, and I said, okay, we can only watch 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I said we got to watch these episodes together.
Yes.
We watched the 2, and then Jeffy Jr.'s like, come on, man, you got to get home. I want to watch this. And I said, all right, you can watch the next 2 episodes, but we have to watch the finale together when I get home.
For real.
And we did. And Episode 4 was a really good episode too.
Mm,
I, Devin, you dirty rat. I still didn't forget what you did. Ju-
man.
Justice for my boy Kenny.
Yes, for real.
They did Kenny dirty. Come on, man. What is it with them doing Kenny dirty in every dang season?
I'm not sure.
He's all like, bro. This dude got punked out by Anthony.
I mean, like, I'm guessing this is before he joined karate or Cobra Kai and all that.
I don't know why. I like to imagine that at Miyagi-Do, they have like a crane or something, and
Yeah.
they put Anthony in it, and they use him as a big punching bag.
Hmm.
What is he useful for?
I'm not sure.
Why? What? He literally paid. Dad didn't teach you wax on, wax off? No, I paid a guy to wash the car.
Oh my. I mean, like, this is his underdog story or whatever. I mean, Daniel was the underdog in Karate Kid, and now this could be Anthony's moment. Who
Speaking,
knows?
speaking of Karate Kid, I'm really interested to see where the story goes with Karate Kid Legend.
True. Like, how is Daniel gonna even meet Mr. Han or whatever?
I have no clue.
That's just the real question. Also, what? No, sorry.
Oh,
Why the
sorry.
heck is Daniel even in China?
Yeah.
Because this is where the
Um.
movie takes place.
Yeah. Another thing that I'm interested to see in Cobra Kai, I want to see what the heck is going on with Mr. Miyagi.
True.
My basically my dad's theory is he thinks Mr. Miyagi has a brother and Mr. Miyagi took all the blame for him or something, or my that's my dad's theory. He thinks Mr. Miyagi had a brother and he framed Mr. Miyagi, or Mr. Miyagi took the blame or something like that.
Because, like, if Mr. Miyagi fought the Saikai, like, that's something.
Yeah. Another thing that I keep doing this when I say another thing. I kind of lost it when I seen Dewey Finn, aka Tony Caballero from
Yo, man.
Rock.
If y'all didn't watch School Rock, like the TV show, not the movie, man,
Fun fact: I've never seen the movie before.
the movie was okay. Jack Black did okay.
I should watch it. I love Jack Black.
Jack Black, frick, Jack Black is great.
Jack Black is great. Another movie that I want to talk about is because me and Jeffy Jr., even though it got poor ratings, me and Jeffy Jr. love this movie. Despicable Me 4.
Yes.
Who will you
Mainly
be?
the song.
That's
Yes.
the question. Who will Groove be tonight? Okay.
We probably shouldn't get ourselves copyrighted here.
Oh well. I can create new alts.
Especially this is the first ever episode of the PlushTube Power Hour.
Yeah, but okay. Here's the one problem I have with Despicable Me.
What?
The movie should have been called Groove's Witness Protection.
What?
That's what it was, because they had to move Groove to a new safe house because
Yeah.
of Maxime Lamau. It should have been called Groove Witness Protection.
Oh my.
Like, Maxime Lamau was in the movie for what, like a total of maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
He wasn't
He's
in the
definitely.
movie. He wasn't in the
Okay,
movie.
listen. I wouldn't say this is a really hot take because I feel like people would actually agree with me on this. Like, no disrespect to Maxime Lamau, but he's the worst Despicable Me villain out of the three. Not like the Vicious Six or whatever, but just mainly like El Macho, Vector, and Balthazar Brat.
Yeah, I love Balthazar Brat because I feel like he was the most evil.
He's literally just Michael Jackson, honestly.
You're kind of right.
Michael Jackson is a villain.
Why?
Well, okay, well, first off, he did a moonwalk and he was dancing to Michael Jackson, all that stuff.
Yeah, but I was saying, why is Michael Jackson a villain?
No, Michael Jackson's not the villain. He's Balthazar Brat is basically Michael Jackson as a villain.
But I feel like Balthazar Brat might be the most evil.
Really?
But the reason The reason Vector is my favorite is because he's Vector, man. Come on.
He's fair. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh
You-
yeah.
I feel like El Macho was an underrated villain.
Oh, Macho was I.
He was not bad.
You know what's funny? I used to think Despicable Me 2 was my favorite, and I used to think that 3 was kind of mid.
Mm.
But now I kind of switched it around. I love 3, and I think 2's got. I still love 2. Nostalgia.
I'm just surprised how the rating went for the third
Uh,
one.
yeah, the third one was. I think the third one's underrated.
It's really good, actually.
I love That Was Our Breath, though.
I'm a little disappointed for the fourth one, though.
Yeah, it was still good, though.
Like, it's not really for the reason you probably are thinking. Like, the movie was good and all, but I hate how they did not get Drew in the movie. Like, Steve Carell is literally the one who voices him, and yet, like, I mean, sure, he appeared as a cameo for the barbecue or whatever, I don't know.
You
But
do
still,
not. You do not know how mad I was when I found out the ending of 3 wasn't canon.
wait, what?
You know how? Okay, at the end of Despicable Me 3, Drew steals like the spaceship or whatever with the minions, and he says, "Sorry, brother, I gotta keep the family tradition alive." And then Gru went and chased after him, and then the credits play.
Yeah.
I was so mad that that wasn't canon because I was waiting. I was like, "Okay, we're finally gonna get Gru versus Drew. It's gonna be amazing." And then, who the hell is Maxine Lamau?
Yeah. I don't think it was necessarily where he's like a villain that Gru's gonna like take down, really.
Yeah. I
Mainly
feel
just
like
a fun villain type thing.
I know they did this with the Vicious Six and everything,
Yeah.
but I would Sinister Six type Despicable Me 5 with El Macho, Vector, Balazar Brat, Maxime Lamau, and Scarlet Overkill.
Mm,
I feel like that could be interesting.
it would be.
Hold on, my grandpa's coming out. Give me a second.
Yep.
I might have to move real quick.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I can just continue with what's going on here. I might just say, oh, okay. Honestly, my opinion. Okay. As much as okay, so I'm just here to talk about the short film Mooned with Vector. It was like okay, but I don't think it really mounted to like really like a great kind of short film, especially because it's been like 10, like more than 10 years actually since Vector actually appeared in the Despicable Me franchise. Oh, what the heck! So like him showing up in Moon, like, and then just like I don't know, I don't think the short film was that great.
Did you see it? I didn't.
Yeah, I watched it like somehow. Like I watched it on some guy recording it in theaters. Like I could not find the actual like short film.
Basically, what they did was they released it with Migration.
Yeah,
I need to watch Migration. I feel like I would like it because
apparently it's a really good movie. I
I
need to
like
watch The Wild Robot too.
I frick with Illumination.
Yeah.
But are you done folding clothes?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's okay. We can finally talk about how we met.
Yes, the topic that I feel like a lot of people might want to know.
Yeah, because I know we probably revealed bits and pieces, but we never really got descriptive in it. And here we can actually do that.
Yeah, I feel like this is legit what happened. I I I came into Jeffy Junior's collab and people were like, "Who the heck is this guy?"
You don't know.
Because I feel like for the most part, the people went across the Jeffyverse you were friends with prior.
Like there was some of my friends that I knew, and some people actually met because of that. So it was
Yeah.
not just you, honestly. But yeah, basically, I was. This is August of 2023,
Yep.
so it's not actually that long. It's not that long
Not really.
ago since we met. Okay.
Sorry. No free. I was trying to cover up my feet. No free feet pics.
Okay. Well.
You gotta go to my OnlyFans for that. Check it.
All right.
We gotta bring some humor to this.
Yes, we gotta bring some humor, but
How long have we been recording for? 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Yeah. Crazy, honestly.
All right, but back to it.
All right, back to this. So it was August of 2023. Okay. So this is obviously a parody of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I was actually planning on doing something with Jeffy into the Jeffyverse or something like that. And then, yeah, like it was across the Jeffyverse because that was coming out soon. I wouldn't even call it a parody anymore because, like, it's honestly everything that really happened in the movie, just more shortened to 22 minutes. But basically, I held a community post saying I needed some Jeffies, like people who had Jeffies. Kind of the same thing I did with Mario for the third Mario movie, except this was with Jeffies. And then basically, I told people to DM me and say, like, hey, like, I want to do this. And I was like, do you have a Jeffy? And I just want to see a quick picture. So Landon, all of a sudden, this random dude, I didn't even know who this guy is. I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel or nothing. Man, a lot. And then he was just like, yeah, I'll do this. And I was like, okay, sure, let's just do that.
Because I had seen a couple of your videos prior.
Yeah.
Like, the first video I watched was the Jeffy... It got recommended to me, the Jeffy's Cool Uncle video with Luigi.
Oh, really? It got recommended? Nice.
I think I started watching around the time the second movie was coming out. Because I feel like I remember when I started watching you, the video about... You remember how you made the video about where's the second movie at or whatever?
Yeah.
I feel like that was the newest video that came out when I started watching you.
It's so weird because, like, how our relationship or our friendship, like, has transpired throughout the years. Like, it's so different.
Yeah. And, like, this past year, it hasn't even been a year yet since, back in October, I would say, is when I met Super Mario Pro, October of last year. I'd say New Year's is when we really started becoming friends because we knew of each other, and then I kind of went on his live stream, and then we were vibing, chilling, whatnot.
Yeah.
And then he DM'd me about a month later and said, "Hey, you want to be in this video?" And I'm like, "Sure." Which was Jeffy Invasion 2, for those who don't know. But
nice.
Yeah. So it's coming up. It's already been a year since me and Jeffy Jr. met, and it's coming up on a year since I've been friends with Pro. That's crazy to think about.
I want to say it's been earlier, too. Could have been earlier than you two I really met. But maybe I could be wrong.
Just something quick on the fact of meeting people and stuff. I haven't, in real life, I haven't seen Braden in 3 years.
Yeah.
Braden, I know you're coming for Thanksgiving. I got your title. You want it? Come get it. I'm calling you out right now. Everybody, put Braden's tag right here. Everybody, DM him. Okay, it's okay. I will DM this clip to him that I have his title. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, so that's honestly how we really met, honestly.
And then, yeah, we just kind of became friends. Then around, I think it was like around April, May-ish when we started doing the whole storyline.
Yeah. So I made his storylines better. Jack! No. What? What's he gonna do? Oh my goodness, he actually the camera's lagging now. Oh my gosh. I think we lost him. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
This man actually super kicks his camera on a on a podcast here.
Hey, I'm a loose cannon.
True. Would you consider this a podcast?
What do you mean?
Would you like okay, here's how I picture a podcast, right? It's like microphones, right? Like talking, having fun, you know, what we're doing right now. but like no cameras. Like I just see it being like just audio. That's how I picture podcasts. That's just probably kind of why I'm asking.
Some people do camera podcasts too.
That's true. That's true.
So,
Braden does
yeah, Braden. Hey, Braden, it's been 4 months. Where's the 3rd episode?
true.
These guys had a podcast a couple years ago, and I think they only got 2 episodes.
Wait, is it a secret? Like, should we are we to tell others about it? Cause like they're probably gonna find out. Cause like he puts his first and last name on that, and you don't like when his last name's revealed and stuff.
I don't care. Go subscribe to my brother Braden's podcast. It's called the Dusty Finish Podcast.
Why is it called that? Do you know?
I have no clue.
The Dusty Finish Podcast.
I want another wrestling topic that I told Jeffy Jr. last night, and we obviously agreed on it. I said I think Cody Rhodes is underrated. I mean, overrated. Sorry, overrated. I think Cody is a bit overrated.
That's a hot take, honestly.
Because I feel like that air conditioner is loud. I feel like everyone thinks Cody puts on stellar matches every show. I think his matches are just fine.
His matches are decent. I mean, the one with AJ Styles is really a good one.
He had a good match with Roman at Mania. I didn't watch his match at Backlash. He had a good match with AJ at Clash at the Castle. The I Quit match.
You should watch the Backlash one. Like it got 5 stars. So like
he had an alright match with Solo. He had an alright match with Gunther. I feel like the tag team match he had with Roman was alright until the ending. You guys want to know something funny about that match?
What?
So basically, me and Jeffy Jr. were arguing because I accidentally spoiled 2 things about Bad Blood to him.
Oh yeah, I already know where this is going.
I trolled him and I said The Rock came back and he cost Roman the match. Literally as the main event was going off, because I thought, okay, I turned the TV off, nothing's happening.
Yeah,
I turn on YouTube and I see The Rock has come back to WWE. Delete. Yeah,
this man basically predicted the future.
I've done that before. Hey, on my little action figure show that I do sometimes, I used to do it for YouTube, but I don't anymore. Yeah. I predicted Dominic turning heel and joining the Judgment Day, even though I can't take credit for that because they did tease it for a while.
Yeah.
Before he eventually did. Oh, I just thought of another question I want to ask you. Who is someone that you think had all the potential in the world, but WWE just dropped the ball on them?
Ricochet's a good one. I really think.
You guys know how I feel about him. And you guys know how I feel about Rhea Ripley. The first person that comes to my mind is always Buddy Matthews.
Yes.
Buddy is so talented, and I figure he could have been Intercontinental Champion. Heck, he could be World Champion by now if he was still in WWE.
I think so, maybe.
They just didn't do anything with him.
That's the thing. That's why it's like so difficult to picture that because it's never actually happened.
And there's some people that I could never picture being a world champion looking back on him. Like, if you go back a couple years and you watch a Walter match and you say, this guy, he's going to change his name to Gunther, he's going to lose all this weight, and he's going to be the world champion in a couple years. You look at Damian Priest, Punishment Martinez. This guy's going to lose a bunch of weight. He's going to go to WWE. He's going to become World Heavyweight Champion in a couple years.
I feel like mostly that's all thanks to Triple H, honestly.
Yeah, because, if it was for maybe Gunther, we know how Vince feels about big men.
Yeah. Why does that sound wrong?
I I was trying to. For some for some reason, the first thing that popped in my mind after I said that was a P Diddy joke.
Oh my. Not him.
But let's see, 49 minutes, man.
It's already almost been an hour, 50 minutes now.
I told I told Jeffy Junior. I said I hope we can get this to an hour, or we're gonna look like morons. The name literally has hour in it. But
Yeah.
if there's some other people that realistically, we're talking realistic here. Maybe someone within Cobra Kai, maybe someone within WWE community or something, or maybe someone within the SML community.
Who do you think is what WWE superstar you think is more likely to actually show up on this podcast?
Ooh, I feel like it wouldn't be someone who is currently in WWE.
Yeah.
Who could I see being on the podcast?
I can see like James Ellsworth or something like that.
Guys, I want to have a one-on-one face-off with Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry. He's calling out Joe Hendry here tonight.
I'm calling out Joe Hendry right now
Why?
because I'm going to say it right now. I do not believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh man. Well, Landon, I have a surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joe. I'm not kidding.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Hendry.
I was like, please welcome
Alright.
Joe Hendry.
Dream.
And he just shows up out of nowhere.
All right. Dream podcast guest.
Maybe John Cena. I don't know.
I knew you were going to say that.
I just think like big names will get big views. That's all I'm saying.
William Zapka, if you're watching, please, 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 please come on the podcast.
Even Daniel too.
Who cares about Daniel? Dude, do we really want a Glazing Mr. Miyagi podcast for an hour? No.
This guy's not gonna. This is not Daniel. We're talking Ralph Macchio from The Outsiders. So I don't know.
Give me 1 second here.
All right. Well, I'm trying to think of some other things we can talk about here because this is the PlushTube Power Hour, and we just kind of like things just pop out of our minds all of a sudden. That's the difficult part. Is like we have no clue what to talk about. This is like the pilot episode. I don't even know how long like podcasts could even be. Like we can make it as long as 24 hours, but we're probably not gonna spend our whole life here.
I feel like we could get our friend Super Mario Pro on, but because he does have a decent amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
But he would not take it seriously.
I feel like a lot of outrageous things would happen.
Yeah, we're kind of, I mean, do we want to say it? We're kind of having a little argument with Pro right now because of something he said earlier.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into much detail because we don't want y'all just getting like, "What did you do?" or something, you know.
Personal stuff.
We're not gonna throw him under the bus.
Yeah, I kind of did. Pro, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Yes, we apologize. Well, we're probably, I don't know, by the time this gets released, I don't know when.
I haven't checked my phone. I haven't checked my phone yet. So
honestly, this could just come out today on Saturday, right?
it could. So guys,
It's a great way to It's a great way to kick off the weekend.
Yeah. We're planning on releasing an episode every weekend, so like Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Because that's just kind of best for me because I go to karate on Monday and Thursdays.
Wait a sec. Wait. Does Cobra Kai even release next week?
It releases on the
16th. Right.
What day?
It's like the 9th, right?
Yeah. Let me see. No.
It's the 9th, so we still. Maybe? No. No, because
Okay,
no.
So the 15th is on a Friday.
The 15th's on Friday?
Yes.
Nice. Perfect.
So So we probably will be able to record the episode. Well,
All
okay.
right, but look, we can't. Obviously, we're not gonna wait till 12 in the morning to watch it.
Yeah. So
We gotta wait till the next day.
yeah, because we're gonna do a podcast episode. We're gonna do a podcast episode watching it, getting our raw reaction.
Bro, this is gonna be so difficult because I know there's gonna be so many trolls that are gonna upload and post and spoil everything about Cobra Kai in one day.
Yeah. But so guys, the next episode will probably come out. Let's see. So the next episode will probably come out on the 17th.
17th. All right.
So yeah, the
I want to
Sunday.
make sure we upload every Saturday.
Yeah, every Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Every weekend. But let's see. Let's something else we can talk about here.
Mm.
How did we get into doing YouTube? I'll let you go first.
The what?
How did we get into like starting our channels and stuff?
Ooh, yes, that's something right here. That is a really good question because I don't even think I answered that personally.
Hey, we get the first time right here.
Yes, because I don't even think you know how I started this channel, and I don't know how you started. Okay, all right, this is news for everybody. All right, let's begin. Day one. This was even before 2021, actually. So this isn't the Happy New Year's Day special thing. It happened on the 1st of January. This was like September of 2020, I think. And this is, okay, you want to know something? This is way before
one
even
day.
SML.
That's September 2020. That's right in the middle of
True. Listen, okay. The thing about that is that I didn't even do SML PlushTubing at that time. I had my own PlushTube channel.
Really?
Yeah. And hold on. I'm going to turn on my camera here, but I'm going to just turn this over. Okay. I'm going to cover up my camera because I know it's on the selfie camera. So let me just quickly turn that on. All right, good. So we're not getting a face reveal. Wait, can I just look? Hold on. All right.
Do a
You want to
face
see
reveal,
this guy
buddy.
right here? See this guy?
Simmons, what's good?
No, this is okay. The thing about this puppet, his name is actually Harry. Like the puppet itself, like the people who created this, Melissa and Doug, all that. Hold on. Sorry, I accidentally named my phone. They named the character Harry. Harry the construction worker.
Dang.
And basically with that, that's what I use their names for my characters and I had a channel, it was called Harry Productions.
Is that the one that you deleted and then came back and did SuperJeffyJunior?
I deleted it and then, well, actually no, I didn't delete it, but I just rebranded it. Actually, originally it was called Harry Reacts, and then I switched it to Harry Productions.
Is it still on YouTube?
No. Okay, basically it was rebranded to my old SML channel, so it's deleted now. Okay, but after that I realized no, it's not really getting any views. But my goodness, dude, I really wish I kept that.
Yeah.
Because I would probably be tearing up, honestly, because the amount of nostalgia from that. Y'all have never seen. I don't think any of you even remember this or even seen this.
I never knew that.
I reacted to SML YTP's SML channel. Like, I don't even think I even reacted to all SML. I think I even reacted to, like, just YTPs on YouTube or whatever. I reacted to anything. I was just a free man, honestly. But
So,
then, okay, hold on. I'm not.
oh, sorry. Sorry. Go
No,
on.
not. It's fine. All right. So continuing with that, by the time it was about maybe December, I want to say the 25th of December, maybe, I was thinking about rebranding because I was like looking at this and I say, wait, I technically do have some Mario characters, right? I have Mario, the old fat Mario that you now know as Mario number 2 or Evil Mario. I have Simmons, I got Brooklyn Guy, but that was about it. So I could technically, oh wait, no, I have Bowser too. I could technically still make something about that.
Sorry to interrupt. Was this before or after you got Jeffy?
This is before I got Jeffy. So way before I even got Jeffy, I actually ordered a Jeffy in November for my birthday in 2020.
Yeah.
So I was gonna plan on doing SML videos till then, but then I realized that New Year's is coming up. The new year 2021, it would be a good way to start and fresh and whatever.
Yeah.
And now, hold on, I'm just looking. We officially reached 1 hour. Anyways, so I did film the New Year's special. That was actually the same day that. Okay, so I had my New Year's at 12 in the morning. The next day I woke up and I filmed first ever SML parody called Happy New Year's Day, but I was never always called Super Jeffy Jr. Now more people should know about this, but I was actually called Super Jeffy Logan. That's something.
Never heard that.
Yeah, but just the next day it reached 100 views, and then yeah, I continued, but then I quit, and then I just continued doing videos, and then I know this is pretty long, but why not make it long? Because this is a podcast. In June, I was contemplating on quitting this because I was just like, oh, this is too old, and then like my brothers were judging me over this, so I was like, I probably should quit. So then in July, I actually had a canceled video called Mario Goes Swimming. And then, yeah, I quit. Then I was like, sorry, I'm going to leave now. And it was like so unannounced that I was like, why are you quitting? Why are you quit? And then, sorry, this is pretty long, I know.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's
Yeah. I want to say probably November. Yeah. I think on my birthday, November 19th, 2021, is when I was like, hey, maybe I could come back. And then so I started filming, but I never had the chance to even edit or even release the video. So by the time of December 23rd of 2021, that's when I released the aftermath video. And then, yeah, just 2 days later, I just posted the Jeffy's Christmas problem, and I continued to making videos all the way to now. So that's just very interesting.
So I'm gonna do like you did. I'm gonna start with my YouTube journey.
Yeah.
My very first channel back in 2018. Let me just
2018. Wow.
get the belt out again because this story involves the current 24/7 championship. My brother Braden the Boomer.
Miles Morales. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, so basically, I was like, man, I want to start a YouTube channel because my brother had started making like wrestling highlight music videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to make a channel too. I was a big fan of Grimm's Toy Show at the time.
Oh, I love it, man.
So basically, I was like, I want to make toy videos. And I was like, wait, what's a good name? So I think my name was like Landon's Toy Review.
It's Grimm's Toy Show. I said a bigger review. I'm your host, Ebenezer.
Ebenezer Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Braden, I know you hated me watching Grimm's Toy Show because of all the cursing. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically I was like, yeah, I want to make toy videos. So we went. This was a couple of months before this. You can't relate to this, Canadian JK.
Oh wow.
Toys R Us was closing.
Oh yeah, we still have Toys R Us here.
And me and Braden went to Toys R Us for the last time, and I got this like, it was little action figures from the movie Coco. And I got like the house or whatever playset, and I got like a bunch of characters.
Right.
And Braden had like a 6-inch figure pack thing of DC characters, the Justice League.
Right.
And then he was on the phone, and he was like, when I was telling him, yeah, he helped me make the channel, and I came up with a name.
Yeah.
And he was on the phone, and I was like, I want to make my first video. And he was like, here, take these and go review them. So I did. It was terrible. I even made a video of taste testing like a flavor water pack as my second video. I know. Basically, I somehow became a moron and somehow deleted that channel by accident.
Oh my.
we move on to my second channel, Landon's World of Everything, because I wanted to keep. You know how nowadays I go Super Landon for
Yeah.
everything. Back then it was Landon's World.
Landon's World.
Okay, so basically, on my old channel, I actually had a video of me like doing a wrestling on the trampoline with some other kids.
Can I just quickly say something?
Yes.
This podcast has been longer than my movie. My first movie.
Well, it'll probably be, no offense, but it'll probably be longer than your second movie.
Oh.
Jeffy Jr.'s like, I'm cutting it off right now.
You goodbye.
Jeffy Jr.'s like, okay, so I'm shutting the stream down.
I'm shutting the stream down.
Okay, but anyway, so yeah, back. You remember me telling you how I got into a street fight with those kids in my dad's old neighborhood?
I want to say I do, but I don't think so.
Okay, well, we did like a wrestling match type thingy
Yeah.
on my old channel, and basically I was just posting whatever videos,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got into action figure pick fetting.
Mm-hmm.
I posted a couple episodes. Then on, let me see, I want to say it was October 20th of 2021 is where everything changed.
Oh my.
I uploaded me meeting SML, and when I woke up the next day, I could not believe my eyes. The video by each day was getting more and more and more popular.
How much did it
I
max
think
do?
I think by the end it had like, I promise I'm not exaggerating. I think it had like 150K views.
Wow.
And I got up to like 700 subscribers at that point.
Holy.
Then I don't know how I did it. I somehow logged myself out of the channel, and then it just didn't pop up. I couldn't never find out how to get back into it.
Dang.
And that was also no. That was the channel. It somehow got deleted. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I posted something I wasn't supposed to and YouTube took it down. I just went on there one day and my channel just went alakazam. The third channel, Landon WWE Fan 13, which is my only other channel, my only other old channel you can still find on YouTube,
I've seen that, yeah.
which is where I posted my pick fed for a while, which
Mm-hmm.
somehow I logged myself out of that channel and never was able to get back in.
Oh, no.
Then in September of 2021, I made this channel, SuperLandonToys.
Wow.
I forgot I wasn't on my channel for a second. And then, okay, go back to 2020. I had this friend in my dad's apartment era called Eli, and I kind of thought he was weird at first, but then
But you're friends with Hawkjack?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I actually have a karate friend named Eli.
Moskowitz.
Yes. I don't even. What I'm not gonna say it, but what is his last name? I don't know. Okay. But anyway, my friend Eli showed me SML, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be stupid, whatever." And then basically he stayed over at my dad's house, and we just was watching SML.
Oh.
And then in December, I want to say December of 2022, maybe December of 2021, I got a Jeffy pup. Yeah, it was 2021 because I did my first video in February 2022. So I got the Jeffy puppet, and then before that, I had like a couple other plushies. Like, no, I think it was after I got Jeffy. And then I bought a Junior, I bought a Sonic, I bought a Mario and Luigi, and I bought a Wario and Waluigi and a Chef Pee Pee. And I bought like a Toad from Walmart or maybe a GameStop. I don't remember. So and I had some other random plushies and whatnot that I went like fairs and carnivals and stuff and arcades. So I decided to make like, this is before I started SuperLandonToys, by the way.
Yeah.
I tried to make like a plush video. It was awful. I tried to make like a Mario fighting D Money because I got D Money as well and Junior around that time. And I didn't, like, it wasn't good. Then I did a whole series where I basically copied this other YouTuber, Super Mario Fan Mocks, and this is before I had a channel or anything. So then I was thinking of a name for my channel, and I was like, maybe Super Mario Landon, but then I was like, no, that can't be because that's SML. And then I was like, maybe Super Luigi Landon, no, Super Yoshi Landon, maybe. Then the name SuperLandonToys came to me, and I was like, I like that. I could rock with that.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Just can't imagine your name being like Super Mario Landon. But I feel like people would just say, hey, you're copying SML. It's like, no, my name is just Landon, not Logan. Man, oh man. Oh yeah, we're closing in on this being longer than my third movie. But it will never be longer than my second movie. But yeah, we talk about a lot, honestly. And now you're all of a sudden outside.
Yeah, sorry. So basically, let me finish off my story. So then I decided one
Wait,
day.
hold on, sorry. Are you able to flip your camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make it. Yeah.
So basically, one day I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try and make an SML style video.
Yeah.
So SML YTP had this video called Jeffy Gets Arrested or Jeffy Goes to Jail or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically copied the premise of that video.
Oh my.
And basically I had this panda plushie that I won at an arcade. And I was like, what if he can be Brooklyn guy? And then I called him like, and then he had like the sunglasses on. I'm like,
Swag, there we go. That's his
Swag. His
name. That's
name's
what I was trying to think.
Swag. So then I just completely copied Brooklyn guy, copy and pasted Brooklyn guy. But
Swag, you got.
and then I want to talk about one more thing before we go. I want to talk about my most popular video real quick. We filmed. So I started getting like 50 subscribers, then I eventually reached 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
But the video that I feel set me off was Inside Jeffy 2. Because I was like, you know what? The movie was coming out like 2 months after that. And I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. So I called you and Pro, and I was like, okay, let's do this. And it took us a while, but we filmed it.
Yeah.
And the video has almost 2K views, which the video's not the best, okay? But I'm proud of how many views it got. And I'm proud to currently be sitting at 260 subscribers right now.
True.
But yeah, guys, that was the first episode of the +2 Power Hour.
There was one thing I wanted to talk about though.
You guys, are you guys excited for episode 2? Are you guys okay? That's fine. The longer the better. Okay, what do you got?
Okay, so hold on. The thing. Okay, you were kind of looking for a sec. Sorry. Okay. I wanted to share my testimony, honestly.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Hold on. I'm gonna set you right here. Give me 1 second. I want to go grab something.
Because the thing is, like, I don't.
You can still talk.
Yeah, I just think I didn't go into too much detail of how this happened, you know? And now just looking back, I just want to say, hey, why not talk a little more about this, you know? Because it's very important. Oh wait, hold on. This background right here, the trees and the grass just reminds me more of the actually wait, you guys probably don't even know about that because like it was an unlisted post and like it's all confusing stuff. Anyways, so let's talk about the testimony here. So it was like about wait, what the heck is this? Oh. What is going on here? Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but anyways. Okay, so something's going on. It's saying uploading, but it's not. I mean, we're still kind of on the air here, so I think we're good. Anyways, testimony. Let's talk about 2022. it was about late 2022, early 2023. Basically, like my life was like great and stuff, or like it was fine, but yeah, you got it. Perfect. Wait, you still there?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
never mind.
I just had to go grab the cross real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, it started in late 2022, early 2023. It's like my life was great and all, but it never amounted to the joy I have now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was basically to the point like there was so much like that's going on in my life, right? It's like
Yeah.
even my dog dying, that kind of took a toll on me.
RP.
It's like thanks, divorce and all. Yeah, it's like all that.
Oh
I
wow,
wouldn't say.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard you say that publicly before.
Yeah,
Wow. So
honestly,
sorry to keep interrupting you, but we're
yeah,
going in depth here. We're saying stuff that people don't know about us.
yeah.
Stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll talk about my street fights.
Oh,
That's gonna come up eventually.
eventually, yes. We probably won't even get the chance to talk about that because like all we're gonna be doing is watching Cobra Kai.
Yeah, maybe episode 4 because
Yeah.
okay, but back to it.
Back to it. Okay, so I wouldn't say I was going through a depression, but I wasn't really happy either during that time, obviously.
Yeah.
So then, like, it's not really where like life was still great and I had joy for the things that were going on, but mainly it was just like it was not the smoothest ride. So it's funny because like this all really started through Instagram Reels. That's when my life really changed.
Really.
It's stupid, but yes.
I think I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't know if I ever watched your full testimony video. I know I watched part of it.
Yeah, that's fine. At least you can hear and watch and understand more detail.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Instagram Reels, and it's hilarious to think that that was the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it was just, I found it mesmerizing. I found it fascinating in that
Sorry, you cut out,
sorry,
brother.
wait, can you hear me still?
Yeah, you just cut out for a second.
Yeah, sorry, a family member was calling me. Anyways, yeah, I found it fascinating, and like I always knew that God existed and stuff,
Yeah.
but it was never to the fact, or it was never to the point where it's like I really cared or focused on that specifically. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, I found it fascinating. I was just like, oh, it's kind of getting closer to that point. I was like, hey, this is
Mm-hmm.
something. This is something. I don't know much, like fully detail of how it really happened, but it was like to the point where I was like, okay, just kept on watching more and more, and then I was like, it kind of just clicked in a way. Kind of just all happened, and
Yeah.
it just continued to grow and grow and grow, and it just got to the point like for like maybe in May of 2023, that's really where I gave my life to him.
Okay. So you inspired me. So this podcast is going to be a little bit longer,
Yes.
but that's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you. Sorry, but let me done so I can move on to my topic.
Yeah. But then, yeah, just got to the point where it's that.
Mm-hmm.
And, I still have my ups and downs, but there's just so much more joy when this happened, this switch in my life. It's awesome.
Okay. So I want to talk about my testimony now.
All right, good. That's what I was hoping you would do.
So basically, I'm gonna be straight honest.
Yeah.
I was atheist, and I thought the idea of God was just silly.
Mm.
It hurts to say that now,
Yeah.
but I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to hide that from you for a long time
Yeah.
because I know it's gonna sound silly, but I was kind of worried that if you found that out, you wouldn't want to be friends with me anymore.
No, we're not like that.
So then you kind of made me realize, and I was like, you know what? Maybe. Then I kind of slowly started believing. Then I made my first Christian reel,
It's
and
crazy,
then
like the amount of like how fast the process went.
mhm. And then in July, screw it, we're gonna talk about it.
Mm.
You know what I'm gonna talk about.
Maybe.
My life took a major downfall.
Yeah. Maybe.
Dude, unless they find the timestamp, you know they're not watching.
Yeah.
So basically, I've went through this before, but I'm just gonna go through it again. There was this guy who was bashing our friend Pro, and basically, I got sick of it, and I was like, "Hey, man, why are you calling out my friend like that?" And it started a whole war.
Yeah.
I was at my lowest in life. I was suicidal.
Yeah. It
Which,
was something I really wish we don't ever go back on.
yes, and I don't. This is the first time I'm, talking about it to anyone else.
Mhm.
But it feels good to. It feels good to.
It really does, actually.
But and then, I mean, Jeffy Jr. was right. I didn't have faith because I just kept worrying of the worst.
Yeah.
Then God picked me up and just removed PK from my life, and I've been happy ever since. I, I've been I talked to a couple shawties since then, if you know what I'm saying. Didn't work out, but anyway, yeah, that's kind of what happened. That's kind of my testimony. God lifted me up when I was at my lowest.
That's what he always does, and that's what he did for me.
Yes, sir.
That's really
But
what he does, honestly. When we're really at our lowest, that's where he really kicks the gear or whatever.
yes, sir. But is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, I don't think so, really.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I thank you. But
This has really been a memorable podcast, and this is the first one because this just makes it so much more special.
yeah, and we've talked about some stuff that no one else knows.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to wait till next Saturday.
Yes, sir. But guys, that was the first episode of the PlushTube Power Hour. Let us know what you think in the comments, and yeah, we'll see you next weekend.
All right. Yes.